Analysis. First stanza. Life, believe, is not a dream, so dark as sages say, oft a little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. Sometimes there are clouds of gloom, but these are transient all. If the shower will make the roses bloom, oh why lament its fall? Bronte begins this piece with a repetition of the title. It is made clear to the reader from the beginning that this poem is going to be speaking on some element of life. The speaker of this poem is seeking to pull back the shadow from life. She wants to make clear to the reader that life is not something to be feared or some dark dream that one has to dread. The third and fourth lines speak of how something that seems gloomy can foretell something pleasant, such as a little morning rain, bringing forth a calm and lovely day. She gives two additional examples in this stanza. The speaker brings up gloomy clouds that cover the sky, and though these may seem ominous and foreboding, will clear. They are transient and do not last forever. Her third example is in the final two lines of this stanza. She asks the question if the rain means that all the roses will bloom. Why should one lament its fall? There is no reason to be sad over these elements of life, as they will all pass or bring with them something positive. While the speaker is just discussing simple elements of nature, a deeper meaning can be drawn from their relationship to real life. Clouds, just like bad days of one's life, will clear and eventually end. Even though for a few minutes things may seem wretched, with rain pouring down, the rain will stop, and one's outlook will be better. Let's move on to the second stanza. Rapidly, merrily, life's sunny hours flit by, gratefully, cheerily, enjoy them as they fly. The second stanza of this piece is written much more lyrically. The words are almost asking to be sung. One can imagine someone dancing, spinning in a circle as they celebrate these phrases. Life, the speaker says, will rapidly and merrily fly by. The hours will pass without notice until suddenly they are gone. The speaker is promoting a way of living in which one appreciates and enjoys each hour that passes. On to the third stanza. What though death at times steps in, and calls our best away? What though sorrow seems to win, or hope a heavy sway? Yet hope again elastic springs, unconquered though she fell. Still buoyant are her golden wings, still strong to bear us well. Manfully, fearlessly, the day of trial bear, for gloriously, victoriously, can courage quell despair. The final stanza is the longest of this poem and conquers the more daunting part of life, death. The first two complete sentences of this stanza are questions in which the speaker is basically asking, so what? So what if death at times steps in? So what if sorrow seems to win? These things are temporary. The speaker is acknowledging that these things exist, but she is not allowing them to sway her. The fifth line of this stanza is more hopeful. She describes hope as having elastic springs. Even though she fell in sorrow, she will bounce back up again in hope. Her golden wings are still strong and buoyant and will be able to bear us well. This character in the poem can be representing the poet herself, or perhaps someone she knows quite personally and has depended on for support in the past, a mother or sister figure. The last four lines of the poem speak of strength, in which the speaker is promoting living fearlessly and manfully, as a strong man would live. In conclusion, she does say that when one's day of trial comes, this could be simply one's most challenging day or the end times itself, in which one will be judged by God. Be victorious in courage. No despair can quell the victory one feels when holding on to hope. Nothing can touch it, not even death. About the writer Charlotte Bronte. Charlotte Bronte was born in Thornton, Yorkshire, England in April of 1816. She is considered one of three literary sisters: Emily, best known for writing Wuthering Heights, and Anne, best known for Agnes Grey. The Bronte siblings were raised and educated in a strictly Anglican home. All of the Bronte children were dedicated, well-read students, and Charlotte became a writer at a young age and published her first, and best-known, novel Jane Eyre in 1847 under the male pseudonym of Currer. All three Bronte sisters chose to write with male pseudonyms, hoping to avoid the stigma and prejudice against female writers. Many of Charlotte's siblings, including a brother Branwell, all passed away in 1848 and 1849. She was married in 1854 but died only 1 year later during her pregnancy in March of 1855. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos like these. And I always accept the ideas. You can write them in comment below.